today is taking on Abaddon, the one and the only. Now, this is happening at NYWC Presents Rising Stars Women's Wrestling. You don't want to miss it. We're warning you. You don't want to miss it!
Hey y'all, this is your Mexican Barbie, Lulu La Reina. And as you know, I have a wrestling show in New York on July 12th for Rising Star Women's Wrestling. And we are looking for some sponsors. So if you're interested in sponsoring a wrestler such as myself or a match, please contact the info down below. Also, I hope that you guys show some support, show some love to your favorite wrestler, and I will see you guys there. I love you guys, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Yo, they call me Dank, the lyrical titan. Stepping in the ring, spitting fire, igniting. From the square circle to the booth, I'm dominant. Unbreakable spirit, call me the king, I'm prominent. Beyond the barricade, the podcast bumping. Real talk, no gimmicks, ain't no time for slumping. Grinding day and night, always something to prove. Elevating the game, that's the Dank move. Mic check 1, 2, this ain't no illusion. Dropping truth bombs, causing a commotion. From the canvas to the charts, I'm climbing. Champion mindset, always shining. Resolute, run deep, and still the fight. Never back down, always standing upright. In the ring or on the track, same intensity. Delivering knockout blows lyrically. 1, 2, this ain't no illusion. Dropping truth bombs, causing a commotion. From the canvas to the charts, I'm climbing. Champion mindset, always shining.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today I have a very special guest and a fellow podcaster on. I think I'm going to call this episode Respect the Barricade. What do you think? Ray Sanchez.
What's going on, man? What's going on? I like it. It has a nice ring to it right there. But what's going on, everyone?
It's a special Forbidden Door podcast event. Oh man. All right. I mean, you got something huge going on. You've gone from podcaster to owner now. And we got Respect coming up on July 19th. Make sure you use that QR code. Get your tickets now. The Mecca, Richfield Park, man. Talk about this match right here.
Oh man, there's so much to talk about. Unfortunately, like I told the lovely Serena earlier, this event
subject to change.
It is at this point. This show should be called. It's Respect the Craft presents Card Subject Change at this point because of a lot of things have been switched around. For the better though. For the better. Okay. It's a lot of things that are going to be, again, for the enjoying pleasure of everyone that's coming to join us on July 19th. So this match right here is a 4 corners match. It is going to be the team of Project Mayhem, the team of the Silk City Kings, the team of the Uptown Boys, and a new team for this one that is going to feature a exclusive for Respect, Kane Industries, featuring the CEO himself, infamous Adam Kane, and Alvin Alvarez.
Wow, that is awesome news.
So we're gonna have a little bit of a different variation of the Kane Industries we usually see. Hey, Adam decided to make his investments, and I told him, hey, you need to find a partner for July 19th, and he's found none other than Alvin Alvarez. I guess it's one of those where it's the devil you know versus the devil you don't.
Wow, they're putting their differences aside on this one, huh?
definitely so. But look at that, our main event right there.
Wow,
our main event, that match. This one is staying the same. This one we can talk about. This is our main event. We have Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone going head to head with Bear Bronson. First time ever match, by the way. First time. Awesome. First time ever right here. And these two have been on a tear as of late. Both of them having just insane, just outcomes right now. Dr. Sleep has been on its hair, doing WBID showcase, going all around, winning championships all around, currently holding multiple world titles, the current TCW heavyweight champion, first ever 2-time and only 2-time heavyweight champion. Bear Bronson, who's been killing it since this now. The chains are off with Bear Bronson, doing everything he can. And this one, we talked about it off the air. I had to get insurance and make sure we cover the building. I might lose my deposit because of this match.
Oh no.
I don't know if the roof is going to be able to handle what happens with Dr. Sleep and Bear Bronson. And it's the perfect way to cap off an amazing night with this main event right here.
Bear Bronson recently leaving AEW and making an impact in the independent scene again. GCW,
he's doing everything.
all
He's
the
doing
promotions.
everything.
And you can catch him July 19th at Respect the Craft. Presents Respect.
No, that was one of those where when I, especially knowing that Bear was going to be doing this jump and getting to speak with him, and I wanted again to be a match where the night was supposed to be all first time evers, and it still has. It has become, even with the changes, every single match on this card is going to be a first time ever situation. And this was one of those where I wanted it to be a true main event. I wanted it to be something because we wanted to put some awesome here for the fans and everyone coming out to see Respect. If you haven't already, get those tickets because it's gonna be a great night. Also, hey, come celebrate. It's my birthday weekend. Let's have a party. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy. Let's have a good night. And that one, like I said, I'm gonna be seated with the fans. I'm after a stressful night.
Okay.
I'm making sure I sit down with the fans and I'm watching that one because there's a lot at stake with that one. Especially it's a new company. We're starting out. And like I've teased to everyone that I've gotten to speak to about Respect, this is just the beginning here. This is just the beginning. So
that is awesome stuff, man. Are you gonna have birthday cake?
So I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to buy my own cake. So there might be. I've told a lot of people it is my birthday. So I don't.
Somebody needs to bring you cake.
Hopefully. So that's also the thing. I have a lot of people that are very how do I put it? Like you have Dr. Sleep on the card. But we also have Amity LeVay on the card. And we also have Joey Conway on the card.
That's right.
So I have to be worried about who gets the cake. Because I don't know. I feel like they're like I gotta watch my back because like Amity LeVay, as we could talk, we look at that. We got
finish your sentence.
I was gonna say with Amity LeVay, like I'm still very worried about her. I've seen what she does in her vlogs, man. Like you've seen what she's very
I'm worried to be around her.
Yeah, again, I have to she's in my locker room on July 19th, so I gotta be very and when we talk about her match, because she's now in a match, it's gonna be that's gonna be something. But this is another one. This is going to be another unfortunately card subject to change.
Do me a favor. While we're doing this, can you send me hers and Joey's match graphics?
So the hold on, I was sending you her talent announcement because unfortunately the graphic is still being made. Like I was hoping
gotcha.
While I sent the new updated card, I was hoping it was going to be done by tonight. Unfortunately, as it comes with getting graphics made, it's a process, especially when you have to tell your graphic designer, hey, so you know that amazing card we did?
That's
it's
true.
all being switched around. So, but it
is a process.
It is one of those where everything had to be switched around for unfortunately scheduling just scheduling conflicts and everything like that. But again, we're still going to have an amazing time. Malik Delvante, though, he is now going to be a part of our Fight or Flight Scramble. So that one is going to feature the likes of Malik Delvante, Hamlet Hurts You, Andre Paulino, Anthony Gamble, Mateo Marcellos, Steve Off, and more. So we're still leaving that mystery element because you never know who might show up. So you never know. But that's not changing. That graphic right there, we can say is still going to be happening. We have our master of ceremonies, Shane Fair, will be joining us at Respect the Craft Presents Respect. When it came to this, he was one of the first people I actually contacted about doing Respect. Like when it comes to this, I value, especially as being a commentator myself and being someone that your voice helps paint this picture. You need someone that is going to be that main voice the whole night as well. And Shane Fair was someone I truly respect in this business, have a bunch of love for in this business. So it's an honor to have him part of this on July 19th.
He is really good. I've seen him work. So, all right. Shane will be at Respect. Make sure you get your tickets. Where can they get their tickets? Let everybody know. I'm trying to freaking share our stuff here.
It's all good. It is tinyurl.com/respect25. It was one of those where tinyurl did not have just for me to be able to put respect. So respect 25 it is. But again, this card, like I said, it is becoming one where we are trying to give the best card possible for the lovely fans watching. And also they're going to be able to catch it live on youtube.com/respect the craft, because we wanted to make sure, hey, again, there's going to be a lot of options that day. Come out and support. Come have a good time. Let's try to, again, have a good time at the Mecca. It's going to be a fun night. So.
Yeah, let's have a good time. Before we get to the next match, let's announce some more behind the scenes people you have working for you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got the gift god himself, my hermano right there, Hawkeye, another fellow Equa in the business. He was someone that, especially, I had this graphic for a while before I was able to post it, and unfortunately, the day I was going to post it, he went down with injury, unfortunately. And I said, hey, if there's even a slim chance, let me know. And luckily, he got back into the motion of things, feeling comfortable. Like, hey, so are we good? Do we got the green light? Boom. Okay. So we announced Hawkeye will be there. The gift god, such an amazing just man behind that phone, does so much for these events that people don't even know about. When it comes to, again, putting that content out there, getting those moments. And I can't wait for him to capture those moments at Respect, because there's going to be a lot. There's a few matches on here that I keep saying it's going to be one of those where if you blink, you're going to miss something, especially that fight or flight scramble. That fight or flight, that's going to be, there's a lot of options that can come out of that. And there's going to be a lot of those moments that it's like, oh man, I didn't see that. Hawkeye got it for you.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. Actually, you got quite the show you put together.
Like I said, it's one of those where I wanted to, no matter even with all the changes and everything like that, we made it the best option, because that's been the thing. It wanted to be something where I wanted, as someone that's been around this for so long, and as a fan, I'm still, no matter what, I'm still a fan of this business. I love the craft of professional wrestling, and I wanted it to be something that I would enjoy. And that's still been the reaction. Every time I saw a graphic, hell, I have a poster printed out that I still can't believe. Oh yeah, that's my show.
That's awesome.
And that's what I wanted. I wanted that reaction out of people. I wanted them to see these matches and see these options and be like, oh man, I have to be there for that match. I have to be there to see this. And that's been every single match, even with the new variations of certain matches. There's still like, it's going to be something like Joey Conway will bring that match up. The graphic again, not finished yet. All graphics should hopefully be posted by tomorrow, all the updated graphics. But it will be Joey Conway versus the Cambodian Dragon Yo-Yo. And that one's going to be fun, because that's a very clash of styles right there. Yo-Yo is someone who I feel like doesn't get the chance, like even on this show, for the original spot was going to be in the scramble, because I want him to get showcased in there. But with this, it's one of those where he gets to now see how he does in that singles atmosphere. And it's that true clash of Joey's also, he's a big guy.
He is a big guy.
He's the cause of it all. He's the devil himself. He has a lot of very scary monikers. But hey, you're facing a dragon in there. You're facing a dragon, and let's see what happens, and let's see what these two are going to bring to the table on July 19th. Again, this is one of those where the cliches always wins and losses matter. When it comes to Respect, it definitely does. And people will see why very soon.
Awesome. All right, let me bring up the next one. This is part of that fight or flight scramble.
You got it right there. Yeah, that's the fight or flight originally scheduled scramble. Like I said, Yo-Yo will now be in singles competition, as will Akira. Akira is going to be in singles competition at Respect on July 19th. His match now being against someone that you know very well, Denk, in the current TCW middleweight champion, the Brooklyn Outlaw Donovan.
So yeah,
powerhouse. Yeah, it's going to be Donovan versus Akira, singles competition there. This is one of those where this was stepping up to the plate. Donovan wanted competition. He was originally scheduled, yes, for that Brass Ring Invitational, but someone else that he wasn't at the unfortunately when originally the Brass Ring was announced, he wasn't cleared to compete. But we can announce that he will be taking that spot now. He will be competing on July 19th, and Darius Carter will be going head to head with the big boofa himself.
Desmond Cole.
Desmond Cole will be making his way to Respect on July 19th. And hey, he's going to be dancing his way to that ring, but he's going head to head with the All Father himself.
That is a great match right there. I feel like saying boofa.
Hey, it's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be a good time. It's a battle. It's a first time ever battle of the DCs. And it's one of those where, again, I was surprised it hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Like it is one of those where, but again, that's going to be that clash of seeing how he can with arguably one of the best technical wrestlers out there in Darius Carter, such a maniacal wrestler, such a just, he's so, he's like a surgeon in there when it comes to the ring. It's going to be interesting to see.
He is 100%. Well, I'm excited for that match.
Same. That was one of those where when we were able to finally dot those I's and cross those T's, I was like, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can finally make it happen. And everything is finally in this place. Like I said, tomorrow, the graphics will be posted. You'll get all that information out there. Awesome. Again, make sure you get your tickets, guys. tinyurl.com /25 because it's gonna be a good one. And this match is staying the same. This one won't be happening.
No changes.
This one, there's no changes, possibly. And I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Because Sammy Chaos versus Gabby Forza, we want to thank again our good friends Wes, Kyle, and Rocco for sponsoring this amazing matchup. So it began as a first time ever matchup. These two have not squared off, which is another surprising thing because Sammy Chaos, the Harvester of Sorrows, she's been killing it. She's been doing her thing. Current reigning and defending PPW Women's Champion, Battle Club Pro Icons Champion, current Fallout Shelter Champion. I'm gonna miss a company, and I feel so bad.
Wow.
There's so many companies that share
so many titles.
And then you have the Nomi, who also has had an amazing, just so young in her career still, and already holding gold, holding that Creator Pro title, doing what she's been doing. And it's a situation of she's also just been killing it and showcasing herself. That it's like, okay, we need to make this match happen. This was one that both wanted. Let's do an amazing first time ever matchup. Then our lovely friends at Wrestle Open also had the great idea to do the match. So round one was decided at Wrestle Open. Then our friends over at Focus Pro also, let's do the match. So round two was
man.
And it's okay. Again, that's what we want though. When you have amazing competitors like this, it is one of those where these matches have to happen. Right. And again, it's an amazing crowd. This is one of those where we're like, okay, cool. Let's make it very special. And this is why you have to be there on July 19th, because I have not told these two what is going to make it very bigger and very different. You have to be there to find out what it is, because, and it's scary to do that because Sammy Chaos has consistently called me and yelled at my voicemail asking, what is it, Ray? What is changing? What do you mean it's getting bigger? I just keep lying and saying, oh, we got pyro. We do have pyro though. We do have pyro thanks to our amazing family at Titan Championship Wrestling. Titan Reynolds will be there in its entirety when it comes to having amazing production that day, alongside our amazing production team of GPW Productions, aka GoPro Wrestling Productions. We are trying to again make this. It's going to be such a different style of event. This isn't your ordinary little show here. We're trying to make it something very big, very different, and we want to come out with a bang for our first event. But yeah, so like I said, for this one, there's going to be something very big in store for these two, and it had to be the best way to end this summer trilogy here, if you will.
Right. That is awesome, man. I'm excited for that match as well. Let's talk to more talent out in the ring. This isn't a match per se, but it is someone I've known for a while as well. Mr. Steve Dumag will be.
Oh yeah, Uncle Steve. I had to have Uncle Steve part of this. He was someone. It was him and his brother. I had to have a part of this. Unfortunately, Colossal Mike Law going down with injury. Like I've said this, and I've said this on many podcasts already about this. Colossal Mike Law will always have a spot on the respect card. Once he's back and ready to go, hey, it's only a when he'll be back. That's all it is. Not an if, it's a when he'll be back. And Uncle Steve is another one that's like I had to have part of this when it comes to getting the proper officials, because that's something too that people don't think about when it comes to putting together a show. You have to have the right officials. You have to have the best refs you can, because it is a difficult job. There's so much that goes into. It's not just counting three, guys. It's a lot more that goes into this. Knowing those cues, knowing when to do this. And Uncle Steve is truly one of the best, and I'm honored to have him a part of the team, have DM Stevens a part of the team, have Angel Torres part of the team. And this is one of those situations where, again, would I have loved to have more refs as well? Definitely. But it's also, these are three that I know are, again, great at their job, are going to kill it, and it's going to be a great night on July 19th with them.
Top three. All right. Next match. My good pal. Andrew Paulino versus Jackson Drake, WWE ID. Now, I just saw Jackson Drake at the Showcase show. What a match he had.
So, unfortunately, when it came to WWE ID, we knew it's a possibility. Again, it's once you're there, once you're WWE ID, they have priority. We knew that. Especially once this match got changed to the new WWE Evolve champion, Jackson Drake.
That is true.
That there was a high possibility. If WWE needs him, hey, they're going to take him. So, unfortunately, I received the call this weekend that unfortunately Jackson Drake is going to be needed at another WWE ID showcase event that will be taking place, of course, on July 19th. Yep.
Yeah, that's in Florida.
So, and it's understood. Again, this is one of those where we knew the risk, we knew what could happen, and Andre Paulino now is making his way into Fight or Flight, where again, it's still very big opportunity, because that Fight or Flight division is going to be a big part of respect. Fight or Flight is going to be a true hybrid division. It's one of those where I've said you don't know what to expect from Fight or Flight. There's competitors in there that it's like, oh wait, so this is supposed to be a cruiserweight division? Is this supposed to be X division? Nope. It is, again, something that's its own thing. Fight or Flight is going to truly be, you'll see a clash of styles. You'll see technical wrestlers in there. You'll see high flyers in there. You'll see some of the best brawlers in there. Hell, in the first round of it, we had Akira in there that you would think Akira's in a scramble, but hey, that's what Fight or Flight is. That Fight or Flight, it's one of those where the division isn't just a scramble division either. For this first show, we're doing that as the nice introduction. But as the events go on and as we continue, you never know. Fight or Flight could easily be a singles match, as it could be a tag match, as it could be a handicap match. You never know what Fight or Flight could be, and that's what we want to keep, that unpredictable element when it comes to it, for respect.
All right. Next talent.
Yep.
Miss Sam Laterra in the house.
Yep. So Sam Laterra was another, again, like I said, I am very big on the media side of things when it comes to having, again, amazing just analysts and having people that are great with their voices. As someone that does commentary and has done a podcast for so long, I want someone that knows how to help paint that picture. And Sam Laterra, who will be joining one of my favorite partners in this, Harry Turjanian, on commentary on July 19th. Again, it was the most difficult choice to figure out the team, because as someone that's done commentary now and been doing it for a while, it's hard not to be like, oh, I want to call the show. And I recommend this for anyone that is going to get into this side of things, of running your own shows. And if you're possibly a commentator, yeah, don't do it. Because the amount of headaches you're going to have day of and have to deal with all this that I'm only getting prepared for now, that it's like, yeah, no, I cannot imagine trying to do both and calling the show while also running. Yeah, no.
It's
so
stressful.
It's very, and we are less than 3 weeks away, and I'm already just, I'm going nuts. Coffee's been my best friend. But no, Sam Laterna, one of the best in the business, worked for so many amazing companies, currently working for companies like Destiny Wrestling, for just amazing companies like that all around the world, and truly one of the best voices out there. So her joining someone, again, that I trust so much in Harry Turjanian was a no-brainer. And again, those are going to be your official voices that you'll be able to hear on Respect the Craft Presents Respect, and that is going to be
Harry.
Look at that again. It's one of those where you would think me and Harry usually don't get along. Why would I book him? But again, it's one of those where I have to put my personal feelings aside from commentary, and I have to pick the best for the job here, and that is Harry Turjanian and Sam Laterna. And those will be your voices. Again, you'll be getting to hear live on the stream for Respect on July 19th, and you'll get to hear them, again, call the action all around for that event.
Awesome. Let's talk about this next talent at your event.
Okay.
Danny Nemesis.
So Danny Nemesis is going to be, he's going to be doing two things that day. He's going to be doing a little bit of he's going to be a double threat, because Danny Nemesis, as you know, is known as a creator. Now, what creations will he be bringing on July 19th? I can't tell you, Papa Dank. I'm sorry. I can't give you the exclusive. I can't give you the exclusive because I want to make sure everyone is there to see it live on Saturday, July 19th. I get it. I'm down. I want them to come see, because it is multiple creations that he's bringing. I can tell you that. It's multiple creations he'll be bringing, but he's also going to be our official backstage correspondent. He is going to be interviewing these amazing talents that you see and that we'll be talking about. And I'm glad to not have his job because, as you know, it is very hectic with certain people when it comes to interviewing them, especially if they unfortunately are not in the winners column at the end of the night. So I definitely would not want to be Danny Nemesis that night. And yeah, we will see what happens. But again, stay tuned for those creations that he brings. Again, make sure you're there, because it's gonna be a nice surprise at Richfield Park.
I like Danny. Danny's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's another one. I've gotten to call some amazing action with him. I've gotten to call some amazing action with him in Espanol. We've been a Spanish commentary team before, and love Danny. So I'm glad to have him there on July 19th.
Awesome.
But, yeah, man.
All right, I got the last card over here.
Let's do it.
I hope this hasn't changed, because I know one really well, and the other one I just met not too long ago in November.
Got you.
Janai Kai and Valentina Vasquez.
So, remember I said something about Amity LeVay being in action? So, this matchup, and also I want to thank the lovely Gigi for the Win for sponsoring this matchup. And even with the change, the sponsor has stayed. I've talked to Gigi, and she's still very interested in sponsoring. Great supporter of women's wrestling, and that's something with Respect we're trying to maintain as well, is having amazing women's action, and just again having the best wrestlers here. That is the big thing. It's having the best wrestlers, and these three are that. And when it comes to having Valentina Vasquez versus Janai Kai versus Amity LeVay, so it was already a hectic match, 1-on-1. These two are gonna have a fight, and now we're adding a very
unstable.
Papa Dang, you could say whatever words you want to say. I'm not trying to get hurt by Amity LeVay. Like I said, I have to have them all in my locker room on July 19th. And you're going to see her right before I am. So, hey, you say whatever you want about Amity LeVay. Well, again, all jokes aside, though, Amity LeVay is someone who has been killing it. She has been making her name a lot more now and being showcased on WWE ID. She's been on Wrestle Open these past few weeks, killing it. She's going to be having that amazing match with Abaddon. So that's something else to think about. She goes a week after that. She's now in this triple threat matchup. What that will play on her. Valentina, someone that again I've known for many years, and I know what she can do in that ring. But she's going in there now, and again, that situation where those wins and losses matter, and especially once you see the big things that we're talking about that night, those wins and losses will matter. And then you have the Kick Demon, a free agent, someone that has been holding gold everywhere she goes former MLW featherweight champion, someone that is currently holding championship at this point. It's going to be three very just, it's going to be a fiery matchup right there. Again, we want to thank Gigi for the win for sponsoring that. And again, this card is, again, top to bottom. It's one of those where the cliche is, hey, this whole card could be main events. It really well can be, because you're going to see a night like nothing else. Again, I'm glad that we get to discuss it here. So
yeah, now I can't guarantee Amity's going to make it there in one piece. Can't guarantee it.
Hey, I it's one of those where we just had cards subject to change so much.
We'll add one more.
we might have one more. Hopefully not. Again, Abaddon, though, she's also another very unstable individual in there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is one of those where it's. I'm gonna still put my money on Amity for that one, even though I'm not supposed to pick favorites. Okay. As a promoter, definitely now I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be unbiased. But hey, I think Amity LeVay is definitely at that level where she definitely will. It's gonna be a good fight. But there you go. That's again that poster. Man. That is. Poster. I hate to say.
That's a beautiful poster.
It is, man. And again, I gotta even say that. I gotta say, very much, just give all the flowers to Bradley Garzone, who has been the amazing graphic designer, the amazing visionary, if you will. Like I told him what respect.
It looks like a movie poster,
right?
It does.
No, and the crazy thing, it was done on purpose. That was something that we tried to do. We didn't want to make just your ordinary wrestling poster. We wanted it to be different, and that's been something I can talk about. That it's like, talk to your graphic designer. First things first, when it comes to creating and being a true promotion, have a graphic designer. Do that, and then talk to them and have those conversations of how do you want the look to be? How do you want this to feel? And we definitely wanted to be that. Like I said, now I'm looking at a full printed out version that looks like you're in a theater. That's how I got this poster made. And it's one of those where, again, we wanted to highlight. I wish I could highlight everyone, but that's also something it's hard because you also want it to look a certain way. Like you said, it looks like a movie poster. And we wanted to do that. We wanted to give those visuals of, hey, these are some of your key players. Luckily, all players here will be at Respect on July 19th. You'll see the All-Father, Mr. Darius Carter against Desmond Cole. You'll see Akira going head-to-head with the Brooklyn Outlaw Donovan. You'll see Janai Kai in that ferocious three-way dance between her, Valentina, and Amity LeVay. That's your main event right there in the center between Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone versus Bear Bronson. And then you have Sammy Chaos looking like a true movie villain right there as she's going head-to-head with the Nomi Gabby Forza. And it's one of those where even having that logo there, having GoPro, GPW Productions, GoPro Productions, Wrestling Productions, it's an honor. And it's one of those where this has been, as I told you, even when we're off the air, very stressful process. It's one that I wouldn't change. And it's one of those where I'm excited for the future because as I guess we'll talk about it here for a little bit, if you don't mind. This has not been the most easy process because of having a lot of people not wanting this to happen.
Negativity.
So much negativity. And I unfortunately have to break the news of we're not going anywhere.
Right.
Respect is not going anywhere. It is going to this is the beginning here. And that's
horrible news for them.
That's horrible news. And that's why I say
for them, not for you.
News. No, it is not, because I want to make sure, again, for all the fans out there that are listening, and I thank you, Papa Dang, for giving us the platform here to talk about this, that Respect is going to be around and is going to be a great thing. And we're going to keep pushing and keep creating amazing events like this and amazing moments and matches like this. And I hope, again, to see everyone there on July 19th. And again, if we can't see you then, hopefully we see you at the next one. Again, to find out when that next one is, you got to be there at July 19th. So
I think I've learned through my own process working with the women's promotion, Rising Stars, that the summer is really a hard time to have a show.
There's pros and cons to every time of the year. And that's something, luckily, being around wrestling and just working with amazing companies like Titan Championship Wrestling, I've seen the peaks and flows of it all. The summer was always going to be the goal for me, though, just because like I said, I wanted to do. So I'll explain this. Respect started as a one-off.
Okay.
Respect was just supposed to be. This was my birthday event.
Right.
That was it. And then I started writing it out and really putting everything together. And then I'm like, well, I have show 2 written already. And I have show 3 written already. Okay. We're going to keep going. And keep going. And it's like, because of that, it's like, okay, planning this out. That it's like, oh, cool. We have July 19th. And then we have, can't tell you that. Yeah, and then we have, can't tell you that either. And it's like, it's one of those where it's making it work for my own schedule, because I'm also still doing other events as well. Will that time come that unfortunately I might not be able to do that? Unfortunately, as with the podcast. That's why I'm glad to see, again, the amazing work you're doing, the amazing work guys like Ringville are doing, and amazing people that are doing this the right way. I always say that when it comes to this. And even my friends over at the Knucklehead Network, that's my family right there, that they've been doing amazing work in the podcast game. Seeing people do this the right way, it's not easy. It's definitely not. It's one of those, when I see the work you're doing, I'm just happy to see that if I unfortunately do have to step away from doing this, as much as I love doing it, it's easy to at least leave it in hands like this, that it's like, hey, there's still people that care about doing this, you know? And it's one of those where, hey, it's not a bad decision to do it, because hey, I got to. I have to do what to be able to do the brand and be able to see it through and see it to what I want it to be. And then hey, I get to do an owner summit eventually now when you do the next one.
That is true. That is true.
To do one of those now.
You can be on the next one.
But it's the amazing thing of that, man. It's the amazing thing of that. And again,
those are fun.
No, it definitely is. And it's funny because I look at how they think, and I look at how the promoters are, and I'm like, you know what? This was the right decision, because my thought process has been very similar to a lot of those answers when you have them on, and just, again, learning from amazing minds like Mr. Fetsky, and getting to work with Billy and Charlie and Big Ant, and getting to work with them at Titan. And then all the other amazing promotions I've gotten a chance to be a part of and work throughout the years. And then having, again, the amazing support that I do. You'll probably hate me for saying this, but there's a reason why I keep saying my mentor, Anthony Gangone, has been someone that has helped so much with just, not with this though, not with because I don't want to put that out there, that this wasn't, Respect was definitely, he didn't want me to do this at one point because he knew it would be crazy. But it's one of those where he has been supportive. He has been, again, a great mentor, and I'm glad to have him part of the roster. And it's one of those where, again, July 19th, I know he's going to kill it. I know that match is going to be insane. But yeah, man, this is one of those where we're putting it all out there on this first event, and it's just the beginning.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations, man. I wish you much success.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what the future holds for the promotion itself. Now, but I got to ask, is there going to be any championships?
You have to be there July 19th to find out. Because if I say yes, then it's going to be like, oh, wait, so when are we deciding? And then what are we going to do? And then it's like, you look at that poster right there, and any one of them could possibly be holding some championship gold.
Okay.
And that's the thing. I can't say they won't be. You just have to find out on July 19th. Will we possibly unveiling it then?
Maybe, right?
What championships we'll be unveiling. But yeah, I have admitted to one, because the Psycho Samurai himself decided to ask, will Fight or Flight have a championship? And I've said, yes, there will be a particular Fight or Flight championship. How many more championships we'll have? Again, you have to find out by being there at Respect. You have to keep staying tuned. You have to be following us, and you have to keep watching, because, again, any one of those competitors right there, or multiple, could be holding some gold in the near future. And again, that could possibly even happen on July 19th. You never know. But again, I can't say yes or no, because I want you to be there. There's such a different feeling and reaction getting to see it live and be there and feel that energy, like getting to see that. It's what we all loved about being in that seat again, to really get the feeling of what wrestling is, and especially independent wrestling. And that's what this card I wanted to have that feeling. That's like when you walk out of there, I want everyone to be like, oh man, I can't wait for the next one. And I know there's going to be a lot of people there that might have not gone to an independent wrestling show before, because there's going to be a lot of just newcomers that might come in for this. And I want them to be like, oh man, I can't wait for the next one. Or oh man, I can't wait to see what this person does next, or where this person's going, or, oh, I have to go watch this person's show, you know? And that's what I want. That's what I want to give that feeling. I've said respect has always been about making sure putting over the wrestlers. That's what the podcast is always about. And that's what this is going to be. It's not about me. It's not about like, if it was about getting rich and like getting over, this is not the business to do it.
This is definitely not the business to do it.
I'll stay saying that, because I get it. Yes, this is a business. We want to make money. We want to do this. But to me, it's about, again, showcasing people and giving them that right platform to do so. And that is what this is. And that's what this card is. This is showcasing everyone in the right way. And that's why, again, the card submission change had to happen. We wanted to give the best opportunity for every talent to be showcased the right way. And that's why you have, again, I'll go over it one last time just quickly. Again, you have Donovan versus Akira. You have that amazing triple threat between Valentina, Amity, and Janai Kai. You got Joey Conway going head-to-head with Yoya. You got the four corners between Project Mayhem, the Uptown Boys, Silk City Kings, and Kane Industries. That team, I don't know how it's going to work. I'm worried about the main event. I'm worried about how Kane Industries is going to get along.
I don't know how.
I don't know if Adam's going to be too happy with me calling it Kane Industries, because I didn't get the okay. But I'm just like, well, you made the investment, so is he Kane Industries for a day? Well, we'll see what happens. I'll probably get an invoice for it later. Hey, I'm not the intern here. I'm not the intern here. This is a different different realm. We got the scramble between Steve Off, Mateo Marcelos, Anthony Gamble, Andre Polino, Hamlet Hurts You, and Malik Del Vante. You have Mr. Darius Carter, the Allfather himself, going head to head with Desmond Cole. We have the Nomi Gabby Forza going head to head with Sammy Chaos. And then our main event of Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, going head to head with Bear Bronson.
Wow.
And it is a stacked card. It is stacked night. And it's just the beginning. And hey, you never know. You never know what could happen. You never know who might be in the building.
You never know.
From what I heard, there's this thing going on the next day that they're going to be at UBS, I believe. But oh no, they bring some total nonstop action. I heard tonight. That's right. I've been lucky to have some friends there and have some people. So yeah, you never know. You never know what could happen on July 19th. That's why you have to get your tickets now. Scan that QR code if you haven't already. Or again, you could go to tinyurl.com/respect25. And if not, again, also message me. I'll get anything you need, any questions you guys have. With all the confusion, like I said, my apologies. The new graphics will be out tomorrow. We will be posting all the new graphics so you can see all the match pairings. Like I said, it is still going to be an amazing night. And this is what it is. This is making it so it's an even more amazing night for everyone that's going to be making their way. And like I said, it's also my birthday weekend. So come hang out, come enjoy with me, come have possibly some cake. I don't know. I got to figure out. I just got to make sure if it says devout anywhere near the cake, I got to
don't eat it. Don't eat it.
I got to, you know what? I'll make sure again. Billy's also going to be there. I know he told you he's going to be there. So I got to make sure we check it with Billy. But no,
let Billy eat it first.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because he signs my checks, man. I still got to make sure I get money because this is going to be, that's another thing. When running shows, it's very expensive.
It is
but no, man, like I said, it's having fun. That's all we want to do that day. And then on my actual birthday, everyone just know I'm going to be sleeping because after this day,
you'll be resting.
I'll definitely be resting. And then I say it now because my it's July 19th, the first show. Then that Monday is my actual birthday on the 21st. That Tuesday, we're back to work because it's time to plan for the next. Again, thank you. Thanks so much for having me, man.
Thank you for coming on, and make sure everybody gets their tickets, and you can use the QR code, and of course it'll be on all my socials as well, coming up shortly after the show. But yeah, get your QR code. Come see Respect on July 19th at the Mecca, Richfield Park, New Jersey. Very easy to get to if you leave Long Island to New York. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. It's one of those where we also wanted to make that when it came to where we wanted to have the venue and have the event. The Mecca has been one of those that has been such a staple to independent wrestling in the last few years.
Right.
And also, it's one of those where it's the easiest if you're a New Yorker like us. That hey, it's a nice commute there. Not as hard to get to as other events, unfortunately, and other venues. But again, like I said, being New Yorkers, that still leaves something for the future. So you never know. Again, stay tuned. Never does. Stay
tuned to Ray Sanchez, host of Respect the Craft as well. When can we expect a new episode of Respect?
That's the thing. I don't know.
You have time.
I'm gonna be real with you. I was planning. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to do Respect Week like I've done with Titan and I've done with other companies. Right. And after the amount of changes and all that, I'm like, you know what? Nah. If anyone wants to talk to the amazing talent that's going to be at Respect, contact them. You guys are killing it. All the amazing podcasts out there. Myself, I have no time. I might do one before the show just to do like a last wrap up. Once we have all the graphics and everything, I might do one episode. But yeah, as for right now, again, just come see me July 19th. Be in the building. Come have an amazing time. Come watch a star-studded roster right there. And like I said, that main event alone, worth the price of admission. What's coming next? Oh man, I wish I could break it because there's so many little things that are just like it's gonna be insane. But this is why we'll do another episode in the future. We'll talk about it then. Right. But again, to everyone watching, thank you so much. And Papa Dank, thank you. Serena, thank you. And everyone,
appreciate you coming on.
Definitely.
Fellow Titan associate right there. All right. As for me, my next appearance is going to be at Rising Stars Women's Wrestling right there. As you can see, we have a great card as well. The Saturday before Respect. So make sure you get your tickets now. As we talked about earlier, Amity LeVay will be taking on Abaddon. And hey, man, poor Amity. Poor Amity.
Hey, it could go, like I said, it could go either way. It could be poor Abaddon because
it could be.
She's coming off AEW as well, and she's never faced someone like Amity LeVay. There's a reason why she's the current reigning and defending Goddesses of War champion, and has held that with
iron grip.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be someone facing Amity LeVay. And again, I just want to see what's going to happen when you bring the nightmare of your dreams to the kick demon.
I know that's going to be a great match. That's going to be a great match.
And then you also have Valentina in there, who again, she's
tough. She's tough, Valentina.
I don't envy the referee for that match. That's all I'm saying.
she chased me one day because I said something she didn't like. So.
I was there. I saw. I was just like, poor Papa. This is why again.
I was clearly down blocks before I lost her.
I'll leave it to you, man. So.
All right. After that, I am going to be at Bree Combinations Wrestling's Queen of the North 6. Where Hannah Taylor will be making her first U.S. appearance. Also on the card, of course, your good pal who's going to be at Respect. Sammy Chaos will be there, right?
There you go. Yeah, she'll be making her way to the Queen of the North, but also again, it will be right after Respect. So who knows? What condition will she coming in? Does she have the momentum of a win at Respect? We'll find out. Like I said, it's round 3, so after every match with Gabby Forza, we don't know. Like. These two are gonna collide.
We'll see. Get your tickets for Recombination as well. Use that QR code to go to Recombination Wrestling, streaming live on Title Match Network as well. Whew, I got some vlogs up. You can check out some of my earlier vlogs. Me with Man Bun Jesus right there. He's in my vlogs. Tegan Knox was in one of my vlogs. Prince Nana was in one of my vlogs.
Prince Nana. Man, he's hard to get a hold of. Like I he's a prince. He's very hard to get a part of. Prince Anna though will be a part of Respect eventually.
He's got some good stuff.
I've sent a lot of I've talked to his people. I've talked to everyone in the connections to get there. It's hard in the embassy. There's a lot of steps you got to get to.
A lot of red tape.
But it's okay. I've sent over a lot of shrimp cocktail to make sure I please the right people, and we
just to get him to dance with me. Hey, go through the hoops.
Hey, it's great coffee though. Again, if you guys haven't already tried that coffee, Prince Nana, but
PrinceNanaCoffee.com.
Yeah, right. He definitely will be a part of this eventually. So.
All right, tomorrow night I got it's a triple threat for me from OCW, the Mountaintop. Austin Everest is joining me. Whew. After that, I got some rising star talent coming on. First up at 8, the Hellcat Selena Hecate making her first Long Island, New York appearance at Rising Stars on July 12th. But she'll be with me tomorrow night at 8. And then I think this one I've been looking forward to for a while because I finally got her on the show. The one, the only from NXT UK, Aaliyah James is joining me tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Also part of Rising Stars Women's Wrestling. Join us for all that and much, much more. Get your tickets for Respect, of course. Get your tickets for that. Rising Stars and Recombination. It's going to be a good summer month for wrestling. I do need to invest in running sneakers.
Hey, you might have to, because again, depending on what you say, man, that's the one thing I'm glad about not doing the podcast as much anymore. I can't piss off that many people. I don't have to run away from that. I still do at commentary when I do say things at commentary. Like, yeah, man, just
that's right.
Make sure you tighten up those sneakers, because yeah.
I got a lot of running to do. Everybody have a good night. Ray, hold on for a minute. Everybody else, I'll see y'all tomorrow for my 3 podcasts. God help me.